This is the Padua Podcast Network.
The national anthem of Germany. And I'm sorry I can't actually sing the words because, they wrote the darn thing in German. Running a Fever, episode 197. Welcome, Germany. I'm here at Lake Atalanta again. It's a beautiful day. I'm just setting out and about to take a picture of this wonderful, peacock-looking brush here, and a nice view of the lake, which it's kind of cloudy today, but at the far end of the lake, the sun's come out through the clouds, and so it's striking. Be sure to take a picture, take a look at the featured photo for today's episode, and let me know what you think. I don't know if I should be out here. I'm still having trouble with my toe, and it doesn't hurt real bad, but every other step hurts. I feel it in my right little toe, and looked at it last night or this morning. I can't remember. It's just a tiny spot. It's like a pinpoint. It's that small. But I guess just because it's where it is, it's giving me trouble, and I'm in the third week of it now. So, and it comes and goes. But I haven't gone to the doctor because some days I feel like it's getting better, it's healing, and I just wanted to come out today. Really, I get frustrated with not being able to exercise, and it is beautiful out here. It's like 74, I think. Perfect temperature, nice breeze on the lake, and felt a few raindrops on the way up. I should say felt, I saw them on the windshield. There's a little rain coming up. I actually brought my rain jacket and headlamp and all that stuff. I think maybe I'm a little overcautious these days. I don't know. I bring all this stuff and don't. When I get here, it seems obvious that I won't need it, but never know. It took me 27 minutes to get here. This is the third time I've been here in a few weeks, and so I kind of like it, even though it does take 27 minutes, so 54 minutes round trip. I like it because I can make a complete circuit. Lake Atalanta. So diet department, I'm trying this drink called, now it's going to take me, I'll never remember it. I'll never remember the name of this drink. Now that I have to remember it. It's crazy. I'll probably punch that in. Let's see. I'll ask my administrative assistant. Amy, what's the name of that drink?
The beverage to which you refer is called La Croix.
Thank you so much. But anyway, I tried, so somebody at work had told me about it, and I've seen this drink around, and it has, of course, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, but it also doesn't have any artificial sweeteners in it, and I'm pretty sure it's low or no sodium as well. There's a dead fish, floating dead fish. Pretty big one too. Often see people fishing here. So they got different flavors. They're kind of weird. They've got, unusual flavors. I got probably the most normal flavor there is, which is orange. And, what this guy told me is, changed his life, stopping to drinking soda. So it's, you know, and, you know, I drink a lot of Fresca mixed with cran grape diet. Hey, what's up? So I said you kind of get used to it. It starts to taste sweet. So, I mean, I guess that's what it tastes like to me, is tonic water with a little flavoring in it. So it's kind of got a little bitter taste to it. But I'm going to try it for a while. I know it's one of those things you have to taste. And if it's healthier, then I probably should consider it. Right now, I'm just mixing it with all my other stuff. Mixing it with a little Fresca, a little cran grape, and got like a little suicide going there. But that's the latest diet innovation I've got going on right now. Back in the gym this morning, fitness department. I say back in the gym, that's because it's a stressful time for me. I'm not going to go into details, but there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And so I lost some sleep last week. Like every other night, I was just not sleeping or staying up late or just waking up in the middle of the night. And as a result, you know, in the morning, I decided not to work out. I mean, I know the importance of sleep. And I know what kind of day I can have, you know, if I don't get enough sleep. Sometimes it's better to not work out. So I missed that. I missed pretty much all my gym time last week, my weightlifting. So it's good to get back there this morning. Where did that person come from? There's another trail. Oh, that's not the concrete trail, that's a gravel trail. So I played racquetball once last week. The guys I play with were all either out of town or had company in town. Wednesday, the guy who had company in town showed up and I played. But I got some chance to work on my serve on those racquetball days. And I've got racquetball tomorrow, and one of the guys already told me he's going to be there, so that's definitely going to happen. And I think I'll be able to play. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like my foot is that I'll be able to play with my foot, but you know, I'll get out there and start playing, and pretty soon I'm not even thinking about it. It's like today, and I'm doing okay. You know, I feel it, but I'm doing okay. I just took a hit of Advil and these Hydroseal Band-Aids. It's actually Band-Aid brand. And these are like $5 or $6 in this little plastic thing. And it's not like a regular like box like you get. It's a plastic thing with only like 5 or 6 Band-Aids in there. So they're about $1 a piece. They seem to be working okay. Definitely better than the store brand regular Band-Aids I was using. I've tried all kinds of things, you know. Tried putting it on the little toe, putting it on the big toe that it rubs against. You know, anything that's gonna keep me ambulatory without too much pain. Not completely stopping me. I mean, I have not been walking as much as I usually would at work and otherwise, but I'm walking today. Squirrels are really active today, rodent department. So I might as well get to today's topic, give you a little update on the reach of the Running a Fever podcast. 197 episodes in. Well, 38 countries, 38 different countries have listeners that have downloaded Running Fever episodes in the last year. So thank you very much, all of you people all over the world. Sweden, it used to be number 2 behind the United States, and now they've fallen to number 5. Australia has taken over the number 2 spot, and we're really gaining ground. I mean, I've seen a lot of downloads lately from Australia, so good day, all you Australians. And number 3 is Germany, which is kind of a surprise. You know, I'd think it'd be the UK or another English-speaking country, but I am happy to have my German listeners. Welcome. And I'd love to hear from you. And let me know what you think in German or English or French or Spanish. I also want to learn Chinese, but I don't know any Chinese right now. Not written anyway. So let's see how the national anthem of Germany. Do Germans stand up when they hear the national anthem? That's a thing here in the United States. So maybe some of you are standing up over there. I don't know. I don't know if you do that. And I'm sorry, I can't actually sing the words because, they wrote the darn thing in German. Well, what do we know about our friends in Germany? The third most downloading Running Fever fans. Well, although they have a population of only 83 million, which is 17th in the world, their economy is the 4th largest in the world. So they're doing well financially. Their current government dates from the reunification of East and West Germany, which occurred in 1990. Of course, their culture goes back centuries before. The most popular sport is association football, and these are like, not pros, but like amateurs, and there's like millions, literally millions of association football club members in Germany. So it's a big thing. Germany is 3rd or 4th all time in total Olympic medal count. I'm not exactly sure because I saw 2 different numbers on 2 different pages that I looked up. So 3rd or 4th, depending on which one of those is correct. And 2nd all time in Winter Games medals for the Olympics. Winter sports are very popular in Germany. I think that was the 2nd one listed. About half the population are members of sports clubs. Probably, most of them in that association football. Germany has the oldest universal healthcare system. They've had universal healthcare dating back to the 1880s. They're ranked 20th in life expectancy. The average man lives to be 77 years old, and the average woman 82. Number 1 cause is very similar to kind of worldwide numbers or U.S. numbers. Cardiovascular disease is number 1. Cancer is number 2. Obesity, I couldn't get an actual obesity number, but a 2007 study showed Germany with the highest obesity rate in Europe. In the United States it's 70%. So pretty much all those numbers come from Wikipedia. I'll have links to the pages. Interesting stuff I didn't know. But I'm really happy to have Germany being so enthusiastically downloading my podcast, and I hope the interest continues. And Australians, look out. The Germans Germans are right there behind you. I already had an episode on Australia. Eggs in Australia. Kind of warm here. I'm on the end of the lake that has the sun shining straight through. It's not overcast. Just looking ahead, it's October 15th as I record this. And November is usually when I try to look ahead, because for one thing, the podcast started in November, so I'm always coming up on an anniversary at that time. And I don't know, for some reason, a few years ago, I started just doing kind of just an overall evaluation of what's going on in my life and looking forward to what I want to do in the coming year. So 2020 is coming up. But that you'll see in a forthcoming episode. I've also got I've got a series on hydration coming up and a series on fitness history coming up. And that may actually be a long-running thing that you don't get just a few in a row, but you get them throughout a long period of time. We'll see about that. I've already started working on it, and of course this is 197, which means 3 more episodes to episode 200, and that's going to be a day in the life. And that will be a video episode. And audio, of course. So hope you've enjoyed my talk here today from beautiful Lake Atalanta in Rogers, Arkansas. Talking about Germany, our new friends in Germany. Thank you very much for listening, all of you. And keep the fever. Talk to you next time.